60 is a very important landmark in life, and they say 60 is the new 40. So in other words, life begins at 60. But as I look back over my life, I realize that I'm an object of God's favor and mercy, compassion and grace. And I have experienced so much of God's goodness in my life. My life is a testimony. I would like to do something that I'm passionate about, that reflects my deepest concerns about society, about Nigeria, that reflects something that makes me tick. And then I began to prayerfully think about it. I said, yeah, I would love to celebrate, but in the context of saying, here's something people who care about me could join me to come to do. And what is that? The girl child. The girl child is an endangered species in Nigeria. And that is because day after day, we encounter girls whose lives are at risk or damaged or in danger in one way or the other. Just yesterday, I met a young girl who was being forced against her wish to abort a pregnancy. And we provide shelter for such people. So what do we do to help girls, young women who culturally, structurally, systemically are at risk of one form of violence or the other, or whose lives, don't have the kind of opportunities somebody like, me and you, we had something like, and so that's the reason why it's an impact celebration. So we're unveiling a book that will be for Nigerian universities and colleges, and just to put the knowledge out there to help young people develop young minds, and not just any book, but a book that is very much specific to Nigerian local knowledge and experience.
Which is very important.
Exactly, so that we are not just borrowing ideas and templates from the Western world, as we are often want to do, but we are actually developing our own body of knowledge around our local experience and trying to bring it to bear on the educational system. We have a shelter called Kankbe House, and it's run by Cweens, Christian Women for Excellence and Empowerment in Nigerian Society, which is a Christian women's network that I lead. And we had at that point in the shelter about 7 or 8 girls, all of them between the ages of 11 and 17. And I just thought with my husband, what can we do for these girls over Christmas? They are there in the safe house. Let's bring them, have Christmas with us. And they came, we had Christmas together with the staff, and it was a wonderful time. So as I was escorting them to the gate, 2 of them said, please, may we speak to you? And I said, sure. He said, please, we would like a situation whereby we can go to school from the safe house and not have to leave. And my heart was really touched, because the message was